In less than 48 hours, the NDP will begin its next chapter and Canada will have a new leader of the opposition. The 7 people vying for the job will make their final pitches tomorrow at the NDP convention. The winner will be announced on Saturday, and whoever that is may have extra reason to celebrate. Let's bring in our senior correspondent, Terry Milewski. He's on the convention floor for us tonight. Terry.
Well, Peter, this race has been a very long haul, but the NDP finally has some wind in its sails as it picks a new leader. Its poll numbers are flat, but the Conservatives are down so much that the latest Environics poll has them in a dead heat with the NDP. So, a key question for delegates here will be who can turn this party into an alternative government, and how? That has been the main theme and the main problem for the frontrunner, Thomas Mulcair. A former Quebec Liberal himself, he's turned off left-wingers with his talk of appealing to Liberals.
But I am convinced that we are capable of uniting progressives of all stripes under the NDP banner.
But to many NDPers, cozying up to the Liberals sounds like heresy.
I think you've been very critical of our party, and you want us, in my view, to go backwards into a divisive and distracting debate about ourselves we already had in the 1990s.
I'm just wondering, how can you inspire people to vote for our party when you don't seem to be inspired by our party? How do you do that?
Still, Mulcair is way ahead in endorsements by other NDP MPs. And another candidate, Nathan Cullen, has done surprisingly well by going even further.
Cheers.
He wants the NDP to team up with Liberals and Greens in battleground ridings to unite around one candidate at election time so as to beat the Tories.
All the evidence that this party has experienced has said that when we have worked together, Canadians like it.
We should be reaching out beyond our traditional base, connecting with the 61% of Canadians who share our view that Canada should be a more progressive place.
It is that argument about moving to the centre or not that has dominated the race. Otherwise, it's been more of a love-in than a fight.
We need to inspire new voters.
That we need to commit to ensuring that my generation will have a better future.
What we need to do is to show that we can provide opportunity for young people.
In fact, the candidates have spent a lot of time agreeing with each other, which has done little to raise public interest, or that of the government. In fact, the Tories have been running attack ads on the interim Liberal leader, Bob Rae, suggesting they think he is the real threat. But that is expected to change, and quickly, when a new opposition leader gets the attack ad treatment. Peter.
Terry Milewski here in Toronto tonight. Thanks, Terry. And of course, we'll have extensive coverage of the NDP leadership race. The At Issue Gang is here tonight, and they'll be with us tomorrow and Saturday. Also tomorrow, Power and Politics begins at 1:30 Eastern on CBC News Network. We'll have all the highlights of day one on the National tomorrow night. And Saturday, we'll be live from the convention floor on CBC Television, CBC News Network, and online at cbcnews.ca. That's starting at 9:30 Eastern Time.